Bird gang. Ha. Yo, first thing I'm gonna say, man, excuse my voice a little bit. If you hear it a little sounding a little crackling, whatever. I don't know what's going on. Been drinking water and all that, but still gotta get the work. But like, yo, this is just first I want to say shout out to the Eagles fam. You know, we getting ready for this Sunday coming for this game, the game that we've been waiting for since 2017 season. So yeah, I'm really looking forward. So shout out to all the Eagles fans. Congratulations to us to make it in. Congratulations to the Kelsey brothers, Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey. Man, I know they just was having a little interview with the mom. She got both sides of the jersey, Eagles and Chiefs, and Chiefs in front, Eagles in back. So like, I know she's very proud of her son, so it's gonna be very interesting to see that showdown going on. But yeah, like, oh, let's just enjoy this game and hopefully come out with this win against the Chiefs. But just a little discussion on, just our whole season, regular season, and the playoff run. It's still getting people still doubting us and still like, it's a lot of people that believe, but you got still got a lot of people doubting us and then not giving us credit. It's kind of feels like the 2017 season was us being the underdog and they wasn't giving us credit. They wasn't saying about how our schedule was and everything, and then we made it to the playoff and we beat the team, especially beating the Vikings. The way we won that dominant game against them, when the Vikings had a good defense coming out with a good record, and they didn't think we was gonna win it, and we blew them out. And then next, we get to the Super Bowl. They didn't think we was gonna play Tom Brady. We was gonna beat Tom Brady, but it was a good game. Brady, he still did his thing on that in that game, but we still, as a collective of a whole team, won. And that took them to at least give us our due. We that's us win that big game was took them to actually give us some of a credit. But even within, you still got people saying after that game, after us winning the ring, oh, that was an easy one, and that was just given to us, and just still not giving us credit or what we deserve. Like, and it was just mind boggling. Like, how can you, like, it's not that easy in no lead in season to continue to win games and actually get into the Super Bowl and beating the GOAT and win it. Like, that it's not easy to do that, but they still won it. Now going into this season, 22 to 23, regular to playoff, like the whole regular season run, like we actually won games back to back, and it's not the way not that we won it, it's the way we won it. Like, even if those teams that y'all claim that we won against, we beat, wasn't all that good, wasn't no good team, didn't have winning records and all that other stuff. Like, it's the way we won though. Good team dominant bad teams. Like, is we had, like, I'm not gonna say we didn't have some close games, but you have teams that, like the Chiefs, that lost from the Colts, and we had a close game with them. Like, you know, we still won. Like, we still show that even on an off game, we could still win it. And the only reason why we lost to the Saints, and then we lost from the Saints, and then the Cowboys, is because of not having Hurts in, like, and the quarterback position plays a big part, like, and they couldn't be on their game plan with that game, like they couldn't be on their what they had ready going on with Hurts and being in that offense. The game plan they had with Minshew couldn't fit the whole team. Like, so that's the reason why they really lost in his accuracy and up and down. Like, so with the quarterback position with a full whole team, we actually dominate the teams that we supposed to dominate. Like, the teams y'all claim that's not all that good, we didn't beat them like, oh, we came like a bad team. No, we actually beat them like a elite team. Like, why that's not being credited, why that's not being talked about, you know, like it's not easy to consistently win games in the season. Like no matter who you play, because the game you could play a team that's with a bad record, and they could have a good day. They could have a good day, and they could choose to have a good day on your team. Like and to not allow them to have that time and have that day and to actually win it and dominate them is is not easy as people trying to make, and I don't think no schedule is easy for no team because you got to continue to win and continue to stay focused, continue to come with your game plan. The coach got to continue to coach they coach their game and throw out the right plays. The players got to continue to execute and continue to play hungry and continue to do their thing and stay focused and not do too much. And when you have that, no matter what team you play, no matter if they have a winning record, or if they a bad team that's not doing nothing this season, you still got to play your game and to go out there and play the game, no matter who they play. That's what I give my team credit, not just because of his mind, just because for any team deserve that credit. We look at a lot of teams that came in, like the Jets and the Giants that didn't people didn't really think that was going to do anything, but they came in and they surprised a lot of people like of how they came in. Why? Because they they stay focused and they play their game and they play hungry, and that's what you got to do. And a lot of times that if a lot of times games could go out of hand, could get out of hand, and you could allow it to slip away, knowing that you're supposed to win that game. Like but we didn't allow a game to slip out of hand. But one game that we beat ourselves in because of so many turnovers, and that was with the Commanders. And so that's right there proves that you could lose a game anytime if you don't be on your end game. We lost that because of a lot of mistakes that we was doing on our end. That game we supposed to have win, but we gave them that win on the lot of stuff that mistakes and the stuff that we did to ourselves. And that's the reason why we lost that game. But when you see us through the whole regular season, all overall, that same Commander games could have been the same way of any other team. Any other team. Like that Commander game could have happened with any other team that y'all claim that's not good or easy, whatever. Like we could have slept those games. We could have let those games slip away the same way. Like you got to go back into 2017. No, not 2017. Last season and the season before that. But we're gonna go back to the last season when it was a lot of games that was easy. A lot of teams we played last season that was easy, and we lost. Well, we should have won. We lost. Why? Because we wasn't a collective team. We wasn't a full. We was inexperienced. Jalen had stuff that he need to learn, and defense had to figure things out. The tackling a little bit is still a problem right now, but it got way better than last season. But yeah, like the coaching, Nick Sirianni, his coaching plan, all that just experience all in collective together of last season. And a lot of games we lost because of that. Because of we wasn't a whole full team, and we didn't play experience. It didn't play right, and we had easy games last season too that we lost. And but the thing about that we still made it to the playoff with an inexperienced team. We lost, but we made it there. We 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 showed some type of progress and show some type of potential in the team, that a team that's very inexperienced that lost a lot of games because of their self wasn't all together, still made it to the playoffs. So it was some type of potential there. And even Hurt said that after the loss, he's saying that they lost. because we wasn't there. We wasn't that team right there. But we gonna be back. And look where we at. We are back in it, and we're in the Super Bowl to show you that, yo, the difference between last year and this year, the progress, how we progress. We could have lost the same easy team that y'all claim that is easy. Oh, this team is easy, oh, easy schedule and all that. Those same teams that we won against and blew out, we could have lost like last season. We could have really been had a bad record on an easy schedule that y'all claim. But no, we stay focused and we won those games. But everybody want to look at all this guy. They want to try to let that overshadow of our victory and everything, because some people hating and some people just got their facts wrong. And it's unfair for players to go out and play their hardest, no matter what team come their way, no matter who they play, no matter what schedule they got. It's so hard for players to go out there and grind and work hard just for people to tell them, oh, they had it easy, whatever. Like, nah, like, it's not easy in no season. It's not easy for no team, because a game could slip out of your hands any time, any week, anybody you play. But to stay focused and do what you got to do is shows potential and shows effort of the whole team, of the coaches and the organization. Like, give credit. We 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 run these games, like, the way we won. We dominated, especially with the pass rushing and getting after the quarterback. And mostly all our pass rushers have double digit sacks. Double digit sacks. Like, that's not easy. That is not easy. Like, and to come in from last year and this year to be breaking records as a team, being number one in a lot of categories compared to what we was last season. Like, come on, give credit of give us credit of our progress, or what we doing now. Like, because, like, it's not even about being your team. It's not about it's not about, okay, yes, we teams is we versus other teams, and yes, it's a rival sport, and yes, it all that. But at the same time, it's NFL. If you really an NFL watcher, and you really a person that love this game and love this sport, you be real, and you let it be known. Like, that's how I am. Like, I let it be known. Yes, I love my team, but I'm real with it. Like, even when we had Carson Wentz and it was with the Cowboys and had that, I used to always felt like that was better than Carson Wentz. I felt like that. And just on the point of he played hungry. At that time of the season, he played hungry. Like, he wanted to win. Like, he didn't play scared. He made those efforts. Like, he had that dogging him to make sure, we gonna win this. I felt like especially after the hurt Carson Wentz injury, he just started playing scared and not playing with how he wanted to play. Like, so me as an Eagles fan is saying that about a Cowboys player, like, because it's not about just, okay, your team. Like, some people just want to go away from facts and go away from a lot of stuff. Why? Because it's their team. All right, we already know you gotta have love for your team. You gotta ride for your team. That's all cool. That's all good. But you can't be delusional. You can't just try to go away from facts just because it's your team. No, like, you have to speak on how what it is. Like, be real. If your team ain't doing nothing, your team ain't doing nothing. Your team doing something, your team doing something. If another team is better, another team is better. Like, that's just what it is. And that's how I look at it. I look at it like, yo, any team should deserve credit no matter what they schedule it. If they winning games back to back, and staying consistent and being focused, and they dominating games, and when they get to the playoff, they still don't let it slip. They dominate all the teams that they played in the playoff, no matter what it is, because okay, with the 49ers game, the 49ers game with the quarterback Purdy going out and everything, and they like, oh, y'all won against a backup quarterback, or Purdy, oh, y'all injured our quarterback, what we can do. Yo, we don't act like we didn't make that happen. Don't act like we didn't get after your quarterback to get messed up to be out of the game. Like, don't act like, okay, because that same Purdy, your same backup quarterback that y'all had, y'all praising, oh, Purdy unstoppable, oh, Purdy, oh, he 7-game winning streak, the 49ers on a 12-game winning streak. Y'all was boasting them all up, everything. But soon as we dominate him and get him out of there, then your other quarterback come, we get him out of there, he come back in the game, can't do nothing. Oh, all of a sudden he's our backup quarterback. Or all of a sudden, yeah, what can y'all do with get like? Come on, give credit. Like, stop making excuses. Stop not trying to be real about it. Like, because we could have easily let that game slip away and let Purdy have a outstanding game and win against us. Could have easily let that happen. Could have easy had a game like the Commanders on a playoff run game. Like, could have easily did that. It could have easily slipped away. Could have easily got out of hand. No, but we stayed focused. We played who we are, and we showed that Purdy is a backup quarterback. Not like all because he won other games against the Cowboys, against the Seahawks, against all the other teams. He won those games. He was doing his name against them. Or let me hear, Purdy was suspect now. I'm like, oh, I don't want to hear, oh, Purdy ain't already all that. That's the reason why he like, it wasn't Purdy, it was the defense. I don't want to hear none of that because y'all was boasting him up. He won those games, which he did. Even though he lost against Purdy, still seemed like a real good quarterback. Like, but when he faced a defense and faced a team like us that's focused and resilient and that's playing hungry, he couldn't handle it. No matter who would have came in that quarterback, they would have been the same way. We proved this against every team. That's the reason why we got high sacks numbers. We proved this. No whatever team like against all the other teams, like it would have happened the same way. No matter what, like it would have happened the same way. Who in the NFC, all the quarterbacks couldn't handle our pass rush. No other quarterback. It would have happened no other way. Like, give us credit to be like at least for the NFC side. At least give us credit that what we did, we dominate on our side. No matter if it was easy team, we still dominated. We still won. The way we won was good wins. Like, and the only way we lost on our losses that we had was because of Hurts being out and because we shot ourselves in the foot with the Commanders. Like, you can't say that it wasn't nothing but turnovers that we was giving them. Yes, that's still part of the game, but at the same time, it was a game that we had chance. People dropping the ball at the wrong time. We could have easily won a game that we almost allowed to slip away. But that's what happens when you don't stay focused. When you'll come and maintain and play a clean game. Like, this is what happens. You get those losses, but like give us credit, man. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Any team deserve credit if they come in the season being or having a good record and getting to the playoff and dominating team in the playoff. Like, any team deserve credit like that. No matter if we understand if y'all comparing us with Patrick Mahomes. Like, we understand that it's the Chiefs. They're going like, even though they got us 1 point ahead, but we just talking about just everybody, not just the NFL. We talking about how everybody feel with the comments, with the analysts and the spokespeople and all these people that's really having their opinions on it. We understand y'all that feel that's going towards the Chiefs side, the saying because of Patrick and saying we never faced a team like this and all this other. We understand that. That's understandable. It's going to be, like I said, is comparing it on to 2017 season when we had to play Tom Brady, and they said the same thing because you already know Patrick It's like he's not like a new era of Tom Brady because he still got a long way to beat that record. We all know Tom Brady set a high standard of a record that's gonna take a little bit for anybody to beat. But to be that next quarterback, we already know that's what Patrick is like. So to come back into the Super Bowl playing another game like playing Tom Brady, we know it's going to be like that. They did the same thing when we had to play Tom Brady. So it is what it is. But just for our season itself, like for our run, what we have did, like for us making it to the playoff, like please give us that credit. Like, come on, like it's not easy for no team to make it in stay consistent and get there. Like that's that right there is very unfair to the players itself. Like, cause they out there balling, like, and they winning these games, and the way they winning these games, and they get to the Super Bowl, and people say, it that really doesn't count, or y'all had it easy, or whatever. Like, nah, like it's not easy. I think it's easy to them just because y'all fans watching it. Oh, that's easy. Nah, that's not easy. Like, it's not easy. I can understand easy is we played nothing but teams that was injured, nothing but teams that's injured. Like almost every team we played, they was injured. Quarterback wasn't in, and he injured. Like then I could say, okay, we got a bye because the teams we played couldn't play their hardest. They couldn't really go out and play a hard game. Like it wasn't that we injured them. It's just they came in and they was like that. We had a lot of teams that we played that was like that. Then I could say, okay, we have it easy. But we playing teams that playing their hardest. If you have most teams playing their hardest and they trying to stop us from winning, and they doing everything they possibly can, but they just can't. And we dominating them. Like, wow, how is that can't be give us credit? Like, how is that not being credit? Yes, we play some teams that have prior injury, but our whole record doesn't surround us playing the teams that was like that. Might argue, okay, people arguing the 49ers because of their quarterback, but y'all was praising y'all backup, so you can't use that no more. You was praising your backup. Your backup was doing his thing. He was balling, like beating teams. Beating teams. Like, oh, y'all, all these comments saying we believe in Purdy. Oh, he could do this because what he was doing, beating these teams. Then when he play us, we show you, okay, he can't cut it. Not with us. Oh, now it don't count because he a backup. Like, you see how things switches? That's like it's unfair, man. Like we need to stop this. Give credit to these players, to these teams, no matter what team it is. They deserve it. They go out and they play the hardest. They play they go out and they stay consistent and they've been focused. Like and that's just how I feel about it. That's all I just wanted to come and explain. It's just like another 2017. Like I said, we gonna always seem like we're gonna have to prove we have to prove something. And I'm glad that the players is not getting caught up into it and they staying focused and they not falling for it. And they know, like they know that it's not easy. And they know that their work is being paid off and their hard work is gonna be accomplished and gonna be rewarded with that ring. And that's what they focus on. And same thing for the Chiefs, same for anybody. Like, and so I'm glad that they stay focused, and I want them to continue to stay. And like, yo, like, we just got to continue to prove it. And I think even after this win, like, even if I'm gonna say we are, like, because I'm gonna put it in the air, like, that's my best way to help it, because it's football. Like, I might put it in, they might still lose. Like, but I want to put my hope and just have my faith in my team that I really think they have the potential to win. And I'm gonna say even if after this win and after we do beat the Chief, they gonna come up with and say, "Oh, Patrick Mahomes wasn't healthy or whatever. He wasn't." It's gonna be always something. Like it's going to be always something that's gonna outshine and out to overcover our credit that we deserve of our run that we did. Like it's gonna be something. They gonna say that, but not getting the fact that he done beat Joe Burrow after losing from him to him last season. Come back with revenge and done beat Burrow like and offer him offer him being on his foot like. So imagine him getting healthy. How it's gonna be? He's gonna be healthy. He's gonna be way more healthy than he was when he played in Cincinnati. He's gonna be way more healthy. Like so like a lot of people gonna argue, okay, yeah, like that penalty at the end, but like he still kept it in the game to give it a chance for that to happen. Because it could have easy for him being injured, could have easy, even if they would have did that play at the end, even if they would have got a penalty, it could have easily been a game like, oh, that didn't matter. Like no matter if they would have got that penalty, whatever, or score, whatever, the Cincinnati still won. No, he kept it. He kept it in the same score. He kept up with Joe being injured. He kept up with Joe Burrow. This is Joe Burrow. He be balling like you already know what he do for the Bengals, like, and keep up with him being injured. Yo, that's show what Patrick is like. That's what shows what it is like. And he's gonna be way more healthy when he play us. So if we win, there's no excuse. He's Patrick. He won on a bad foot. It's 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks from him. He's gonna be way more healthier. Like so, if we win and we do something that Joe couldn't do, and the Cincinnati Bengals gonna do that's balling all year, they couldn't do it with him being injured. Like, and he play us gonna be way more healthier. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be 100%, but he's gonna be way more healthy when he play the Bengals. And if we win, I want to hear none of that. Oh, he was 100% healthy because Cincinnati and all the other teams couldn't do it. He went out playing playing what is it the Jaguars? I believe he played. Went out of the game and came back and still won the game. Like then played the Cincinnati and still and won the game. Kept up with Joe. Cause we already know what Mahomes is. Don't try to download what he done and when he play us. And if we win, he gonna be way more healthy. And we do to him with these teams in the playoffs that the Chiefs played couldn't do with an unhealthy Patrick. Come on, like so. I don't want to hear the excuses. I want to hear people that's trying to negate our credit and trying to make excuse for us not give us our credit and give us what you do. Like and like if we win against Patrick Mahomes, we deserve that. No matter if he was healthy, 100% healthy or not. Why? Because no other team could do it. Like no other team could do it. He went up with Joe. Joe couldn't do it, and you already know what type of what Joe is. Like Joe Burrow couldn't do it with him being injured, and the Cincinnati Bengals been balling, and then Jaguars couldn't do it. Like he went out, come back, they couldn't do it. So and he gonna be way more healthy when he has 2 more weeks. He's gonna be way more healthy than he played them. So if we win, I want to hear no excuse. Like this is Patrick. I want to hear no excuse. Like we beat them. We did it what other teams couldn't do. Like so that's what I'm saying. Give us credit. I want to hear nothing. I want to hear nothing. Like come on, enough is enough. We had a run. We had a regular season. We dominated these teams. We stayed focused. We could have let all these games go out of hand. It could have easily went like that. So that's how I feel. And that's all I'm just saying, man. Give credit what to do. These players ball out, and these players play hungry every day, every week, and every month. Like so, give credit. It's not fair to them, and that's all I wanted to. Just your boy Young Jers. Thank you for tuning in. Continue to like, subscribe, and follow. Like I said, my boy got clothing line for the Eagles, for other teams too. But like, so you could look good, watching your team and or just look good, repping your team, whatever you go. And he got some regular gear, so stay tuned in. Here, he got the links, he got everything, so you can look good and everything. So I know I'm about to copy a few little things, like 'cause that's what I need. Like especially some more Eagle shit. So that's what I'm about to do. So yeah, thanks for following. Stay tuned in. He got y'all. And like I said, I appreciate y'all. And this is Hype Fan Jers Mouth.